Hey beauties, good afternoon to you. Beautiful people. I was just kind of briefly, I just, went scrolling through TikTok, during my lunch break. And I came across this live. I normally come across this particular live, and the lady was talking. And she was mentioning a friend, a very good friend that she had. Very, very good female friend, that she had, like tight, tighter than a bull in a glass case. And the friend husband, he went somewhere to do some work, and he had to end up doing some extra work, and the boss noticed the extra work, and when he realized, he said, wait, you're that skillful? And he said, I'm basically give him a promotion. And that promotion changed their lives totally. So he began to make a lot more money, and they were able to move out of, like, let us say they lived in a 1-bedroom into 2, 3 or whatever bedrooms. Things started to happen for them financially. But the friend, the wife, started to become arrogant and proud, and started to disown her friend because her friend was struggling. Her friend never had it financially. And I'm talking about a real life situation here, and I'm listening on the ladies' live, for the last 5 or more minutes. And she said to remember when she was struggling, and her friend just scoffed at her, turned her back on her, never helped her, never looked her way, But the husband was a decent man. She said the husband said to the wife, don't do that, that's your friend, and so on. Anyway, time passed, and the husband and the wife moved into somewhere nice, bought another house, and she lived in fairly nearby proximity, but it was not in a good place. And she just told the husband, you know what, I'm not coming back here anymore, that's it. And he felt really bad about it. But I mean, is his wife, what is he gonna do? But sometimes, people, you have to be very careful. And anyway, she went on to say, time passed, and things are looking up, but not so much yet. So she told herself, she said, all right, let me see, we have to go over that house, ask them if they can just ask them if I can get a ride to a point, and then she would take the bus to wherever. So she said when she went into the house, she noticed the husband, his feet were swollen. Like, for example, like he would have elephantitis, based on how she said it was swollen. And she said, wait, what's going on with you? And apparently he's diabetic and whatnot. And then she asked for her friend, her so-called friend. And he said to her, she's dead. She said, what? He said she died. She got sick and she died. She said, oh boy. And she said her heart moved, because when she saw the man's feet, she said, she knows that it was about to be amputated based on the condition of the feet. And she said she had to get up in upon serious warfare prayer. And his feet, both feet were saved. They were saved. Didn't get amputated. God, through the woman, healed the man's feet. And he was now able to wear shoes, because the feet were swollen to the point where he could not wear shoes. And what the story came out, that you see, so when pride and arrogance take you over, you think it's only a certain set of people given over to their reprobate mind, when the Bible says he doesn't walk with the scornful and the proud. And when God doesn't walk with you, there's some being that has to walk with you. If God doesn't walk with you, some being is going to walk with you. Some spiritual being is going to walk with you. That begins with the demons going to walk with you. And she started to cheat. She, was unfaithful in her marriage with, younger men, or a young boy or whatever, started to take his money. She was not being the wife that she ought to be. She withheld sex from him, whatever. But you see, we don't understand, when we're rebellious against God, that curses will follow shortly after. When we fail to follow what the first commandment says, loving the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, with all of your mind, with all of your strength, and loving your neighbor as yourself. Because the Bible says when you do that, you will not do the others. And she failed miserably. And then the curses came, and she got ill and she died. The husband lucky. And the woman came at the right time, because she could have not gone back ever. She could have not gone back ever. Not to say she would have kept malice, but she realized a friend was pushing her aside. So she said, okay, I'll just stay in my corner. And she said she wished the woman was alive to see her now, how she's doing well financially now. And I'm saying this to people. You will have your friend, the two a struggle It's like those situations with those men where the woman take care of you. I don't believe in that, you know. You see, if you're married and you should befall hard times as a husband, the wife can pick up the slack. I believe in that. But you see this thing where you can't, like you're sending them to school, you can contribute. If you're dating and you're in a committed relationship and, you know, you have it, you can help out. But you see, like to say, if you're going to do that, don't look back for anything. Just say, Lord, I'm doing it as a good Samaritan. Do not look back for anything. If you feel led to help him and send him to school and you have it, especially if you're not married, do it without looking back for anything. Because at least you'll be doing a good deed. You're sowing seeds of righteousness, doing good even when bad is happening to you. But don't look back that he must stay with, please. Because doing things for men in that sense doesn't move men like how it would move a woman. All right? Now, she prayed for his feet. His feet got healed and whatever it is. Things started to look up for her and she's doing very well financially. Very well, and the friend is no more. The friend cannot contribute to the earth anymore. That's it. And you know, I heard the lady say, you know, she had a very good husband. The man was such a good man. Good man. But sometimes good men can be foolish. Sometimes you can be foolish as a good man. You know, you have to pray as a good man that you're a strong man, fervent man. Don't be so foolish. You have to be strong. You have to know, you know, when to be assertive. Should have put down his feet and say, honey, you're crazy. This lady is your good friend. You're not going to do this to her. You're not going to, but you allowed her to dominate. You have to be very careful because once as a man you allowed a woman, Jezebel will be visiting you soon. Murphy and Jezebel will be, I call it Murphy's Law. Because I know this good guy named Murphy. Murphy's Law, let me say it that way. Jezebel will be visiting you soon. Guaranteed. You know? And she did well. So let me tell you, a word to the wise is sufficient. If two of you are friends and one start to excel above the other financially, do not leave out your friend if your friend is not. You see, as long as your friend is not being jealous and envious in malicious and malignant ways and trying to undermine you, and they're still being a friend to you, stick with that friend. Help your friend to rise, especially if your friend is ambitious, because sometimes people just want a propelling move. They just need a propeller. They need a push. Help your friend. Help your friend. That is how your life will be blessed. I never forgot when I was listening to Oprah Winfrey, and she said that she and Gail worked at the same sort of media place, and both were on the same, like they were in the same, they were line staff, but they were in the same level in a sense. But I think, you know how you'll have like level 1, but you have like a level 1A, level 1B, C, D. So I think Oprah started to earn more based on, you know, that's her area of speciality. And she said Gail never once she sensed envy or jealousy in malicious and malignant ways towards her. Gail maintained her friendship. Gail even encouraged her to do even better. She started to earn, you know, remember, you know, the two of them, he says like the two of them on the same level. Same level. And she said Gail never envied her. Never envied her. She was not jealous of her in terrible ways. She said, no, sir. If she and I can be working at the same level, and I'm earning more and just earning more and earning more, and she's not being envious, this is my friend, and she's encouraging me for even greater. No, sir. She never let go. And I'm sure that Gail must say thank God every day that she didn't envy her, because she would have regretted it. Look at who Oprah Winfrey became. Me sure say Gail don't ever for work if she doesn't want to. Me should do it. None of them don't let me know that. Me sure say Gail does not have to. If Oprah do that for people she don't know, where she have her favorite things, when she's giving away her favorite things, beautiful people. Eh? If Oprah Winfrey is not even thing there, if Oprah Winfrey all give with her favorite things, can you imagine what she's doing for her friend Gail? Can you imagine, beautiful people? We don't even begin to imagine what she probably has done for her friend Gail financially and in terms of kind. And every minute, sometimes you see the two of them, you know, gone there. She doesn't leave out Gail one leave out. Not one leave out. Because she realized Oprah, she's also a good friend, because she could have started to become pompous and proud and arrogant, scornful, and she didn't. She realized, no, sir, this woman is a good woman. Me not let her go. Me not letting her go, because me know me not find somebody like this. Please, a word to the wise is sufficient. Learn. Guys, follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share this message.